Something I've been thinking about this morning that seems to be a topic of conversation, a lot of different fandoms right now, but with movie franchises, movie characters, game franchises, game characters, new IPs and existing IPs, there seems to be sort of a debate whether these characters need to be relatable. A lot of people right now, they want the character to be changed, altered, or something that they are themselves able to identify with. And I'm sort of on and off with this, basically in agreement or disagreement right now, because I've posted a lot about on this page before how people find relatability with Batman, and it's usually very special to them and means a lot to them, and I think that's great. We all have it, whether it's very surface level or it's a very deep philosophical, psychological connection you have with the character that I think is great. But at the same time, it comes kind of a conversation about how we look at these characters, how we look at Batman. These characters, a lot of people would argue right now, are the modern day Greeks, the Greek mythologies, the gods, the people that are the pinnacle of man and woman that we should strive for, or they're the pinnacle of what we could achieve as humans. So with Batman, it kind of makes you debate, should Batman be relatable? Should he have sort of the scars, tensions, and faults that we have, or should Batman be someone we essentially look to strive to be like, look up to, our heroes, our mentors, people that we really strive to want to be like? See, Batman's perfect. Anyone who's a Batman fan can know we're not going to be just like Batman. We can try. We want to say we are. We joke, but Batman's at that peak where it's something we can always chase. We can always strive to be like, even though we know we're not really ever going to finally get to that destination. And it's one thing I always say I love about people who look at comic characters as their heroes or their mentors. That's always kind of a silly debate itself, of people thinking it's ridiculous, it's goofy. But I've always argued that, when you look up to someone like a comic book character, see, Batman's incorruptible. These characters are incorruptible. Not being real actually helps out, because then they're always at that perfect image that you can always strive to want to be like, or chase to try to replicate, whether it's, look-wise, mental-wise, goal-wise, whatever it is. Whereas a human, now there's nothing wrong with having a real-life hero, but, sometimes those people don't always turn out to be who you think they are. So in terms of relatability with Batman, I always love when people find a deep connection to the character, or something that really strikes a nerve with them that, they're like, wow, I really resonate with this. He's one of my new heroes. I really want to dive more into this character. But at the same time, I don't think he's a character personally where he needs to be altered in a way to make people, he needs to resonate with everyone. He needs to have the same issues we all have. He needs to have the same scars, or the way he moves, acts, his mental state shouldn't always be something that's changed to make us feel like we can relate to him. Hey, Batman's like me, Bruce Wayne's like me. Bruce Wayne should be the person that you strive to be like. Batman should be the person that you strive to have the willpower and work ethic like, and that drive that Bruce Wayne has. It doesn't need to be someone that makes you feel safe. I believe he should be someone who makes you want to go after something, motivates you to go do something, motivates you to work as absolutely hard as you possibly can in what you want to be good at, and take his mental fortitude into applying that into your own life. Batman should be someone you take things from. Bruce Wayne should be someone you take things from that you can integrate into your own life if you look at him in that sort of way. I do not think he should be fully relatable, to where it makes you feel safe and like, oh, I'm fine, Batman's doing this. No, you should be like, I need to work on myself. What can I take from Bruce Wayne and Batman to make myself better than I am today? Let me know what you all think.